What's up, guys? I'm here at the Breakwaters podcast. Some special guests got Uncle Super Bowl and Luke Voit here. How you guys doing?
Hey, we're good. We're good.
You want to tell everybody about yourself?
I'm Uncle Super Bowl. I got the nickname because I've been hosting Super Bowl parties for 30 straight years and love football, live football. Even during the off season, we're doing something football. And it's passed on to Super Bowl Junior over here. So we got a year-round football tradition. My first Super Bowl was 1979. I was watching with my dad, so it's stuck since. We're so obsessed. We even stole a Vince Lombardi trophy from the NFL.
Oh man! All right, Lucas, you want to say anything?
No, he doesn't want to say anything. Plus, he talks too low. You're not going to hear him anyway.
You mentioned the young Super Bowl hosts the Super Bowl parties. Great tradition. How did it come about? How did it first start?
So, like I told you, from 1979, I was watching the games with my dad. So, you know, we liked the whole experience, the commercials, the game. And then when I got a little older, about 17, 18, we started playing football in the street with my friends. So, you know, it was a tough year. We played in the cold, we played in the rain. So by the end of the year, you know, we were all tired. I'm like, okay, let's get together for one last, you know, hangout before the spring in baseball. And it happened that it was the Super Bowl was on. So I'm like, all right, come over. It started out with 5 people. It was Super Bowl 27, 30 years ago. And we've made it up to 46 people. You know, the guys that got married, they had kids, so it kept growing and growing. And we've kept the tradition going. We were in Astoria, in a little apartment 30 years ago, to an apartment in Brooklyn, to the house now.
That's awesome. I know you bring out the memorabilia in Super Bowl. Is it showcased yet, or you guys didn't set up yet?
No, it's going to be, we start setting up from tonight. So it takes a whole week to set up, little by little. We can do another one Super Bowl Sunday, and I'll walk you through the house. You see the scoreboard, you see the old stuff.
Of course.
Pictures.
I'm always down. If
all
you
right.
need help, let me know. I'm always down to help. You know that.
Okay. I'm getting older, so I might need your help, and the boys are not ready yet.
Hey, sounds good. I told you had to get the updated Jets helmet. You still have the old Washington Redskins, however you call that helmet. You're going to see updated stuff, or what? What am I hearing?
No updated stuff. They're hard to find. They're not as easy as to find. You know, 30 years ago, I go into Modell's or Sports Authority, and I got everything I need. Now there are no stores out there. I got to go online. Amazon doesn't have anything. They don't know anything about this stuff. You want to laugh. There was a point where they weren't making the posters and everything, so I had to draw some of the things myself. So I have all Tennessee Titans handmade because I couldn't find the things. But now when the new stuff came out, it's not as good quality. You can't see the teams very well, so I've left the old stuff. They'll get updated eventually. Washington Commanders, come on. Redskins is such a better name.
What do you think? How come you don't like it? I thought it was pretty cool.
Yeah, it's better than football team, but I still like Redskins better. Listen, Redskins is supposedly offensive, so they had to get rid of it. You know, I got to be politically correct too. Now, if they came up with a nice logo for Commanders, I'd be a little happier instead of, you know, the red helmet, whatever they have now.
For sure. And you also go out with the food. What's your number one Super Bowl food that everybody has to have?
So the food that we've had for every year since the beginning were hot dogs. We always put something else. You know, we got the wings, we got the pizza sometimes, the baked ziti. Every year it's something else. We got the burgers, the souvlaki sticks. So the heroes, plenty of chips. Now with COVID, we had to adjust a few things. We got rid of the dips and we got rid of the bowls of chips. So everybody gets a little bag.
Yes, pasticcio. You forgot to mention that. It's always a stable there too.
No, she made souffle once. It was some ham and cheese souffle. That's the closest thing we got to a pasticcio. But we don't like messy foods. You know, it gets all over the floor. So it's finger foods and things you could eat easily off a plate.
Okay, so I gotta recommend something that everybody's gonna like.
Yeah. Tell me.
You gotta hear it. You gotta go King Souvlaki. Everybody loves souvlaki. You get something from there. and you have it. So King Souvlaki could have good stuff. It's by you. It's local. So
Yeah, that's where we're gonna order the sticks from. Maybe some salads. They're pretty good.
Nice. Yeah.
You should have a little logo of them too. Put up the little logo, King Souvlaki next to you. It's a good advertising thing.
I'll try. They gotta pay me first. They gotta pay me.
I thought they were paying you. You can't plug them without getting paid. So let me tell you, growing up in Astoria, I never liked the souvlaki or the gyros in Brooklyn until King Souvlaki came. Now I could eat a nice gyro again.
Yes, for sure. Especially they have the souvlaki trucks in Astoria.
Yeah, that's how they started. One little truck.
All right. So what are your predictions? You go out with the longest field goal and the final score. I want to hear everything. What do you think's gonna happen?
All right. I'm gonna let Lucas give you the first prediction. Now, what's with the Pirates? Is that a Pirates hat? Not even baseball. There's not gonna be any baseball this year.
I'm matching my sweatshirt, so it's black on black. So I wanted to look good.
Okay. All right, Luki, what's your prediction?
I'm going to say the longest field goal is going to be 51 yards. The final score.
Who's going to kick it?
I have to say Matt Gay.
No, McPherson. Come on.
Matt Gay's his boy. It was his kickers for the fantasy.
That's right.
The final score, I'm going to say Rams 27, Bengals 16.
How about longest touchdown, longest pass? What do you think about that?
Longest pass, I'm going to say 44 yards. Longest touchdown, I'm going to say 37 yards.
Who's going to have the longest catch, Chase or Cup?
Chase.
Oh, all right.
How about longest run? Do you do longest run or no?
35 yards.
Longest TD play, longest field goal, final score and winner. And then we pick usually either a quarterback or receiver. We'll probably do Cooper Kupp receiving yards and Burrow passing yards this year.
Yeah, so I got to hear your take, Super Bowl. What do you think?
All right, longest field goal, I'm going to go McPherson, 48 yards. I think the Rams are going to win 21-17. I think it's going to be a low-scoring game.
You copied me. That was going to be my score.
That's what you said?
Yeah.
I don't think there's going to be much rushing. I think maybe Mixon might have 60 yards and Akers might have 40 and Sony Michel might have 30. It's going to be a lot of passing, a lot of defense. Stafford's going to throw at least one interception. Burrow's going to get sacked a few times. Well, I don't think they'll be able to cover Kupp. I think he'll have a good game, but Stafford's going to mess it up at some point and keep the game close.
So he thinks he'll win MVP?
Probably Kupp. I want to say Stafford. I like him, but he has one good half only. He has one bad half and one good half. So if his good half is in the first half, there's going to be problems in the second half.
What about you, Lucas? What do you think? MVP?
MVP, I might also have to go with Kupp. He also leads the league in receiving yards.
I gotta go with the Bengals, 21-17 though. Bapu is the owner. Bapu's grandfather. He's the owner of the team. You can't go against Papu Tasso. Come on. He's the owner. You can't do that. Come on, guys.
Doña Magic coming.
I was like, once I saw it was the owner, I was like, Bengals all the way. They're gonna win it. So I think they have a good game, 21-17. And I think
Bengals.
Yeah, I think Joe Burrow's gonna get sacked a couple of times, but I think they're gonna prevail. And it's I like the underdog. I say it's like versus the young guys versus the veterans, the Yankees of football. I say because they trade everyone for first round picks. They don't have anybody, so I gotta go with the youth here. I like the Bengals for sure.
Very good. Good point. They're playing relaxed too. No stress on them. Having fun.
Yeah. What did you think of those two games? What's your take on the Rams and the Bengals game?
Good games. I think the Chiefs blew the game, honestly. I don't know what happened to them in the second half. It was play calling. Maybe they got tired. I don't know. They should have won. You're up 21-3. I don't know how you blow the game in the AFC Championship at home. If you're going to play like that, you might as well let Buffalo go in.
Yeah.
They played so well all the way to the end against Buffalo. Maybe they got tired because it was such a long game against Buffalo. I don't know. The other game, look, the Rams were the better team, I think. I don't think that game should have been that close. And that's what always worries me about the Rams. They'll blow the Jacksonville Jaguars out, but then, they play a decent team and they look terrible. That's why I don't think it's going to be a blowout game coming up in the Super Bowl.
Are you, Lucas? What did you think of the games?
Yeah, it was good. The Chiefs should have done a little better. The Niners did pretty good.
Yeah, I was shoveling in the Chiefs game. I was like, oh, it's over. I'm not going to lie. So I come in 21-21. I was like, what happened? I was like, oh, they came back. I'm like, Bernard scored, and then the Chase scored. They got the 2-point conversion. I was like, oh, man, it's crazy. I missed a lot.
That's how they played each other, I think, week 16 or 17. The same thing happened. The Chiefs were up, and then the Bengals came back and beat them.
You're also a big baseball fan, so I want to get your take on Ortiz in the Hall of Fame. To transition to baseball real quick.
Okay. I think they put Ortiz in because he was a Yankee killer. That's it. I don't know what the thing with the steroids. I'm pretty sure he had admitted that he had done it too. So, you start letting him in, you got to let everybody in. That's my take on it.
For sure. I like having the clean guys like Omar Vizquel. I feel like should have been in it. Todd Helton, Billy Wagner, all these guys that are clean. You should vote for them instead. And then whoever you think of the PE guys is good and you want in, you put them in. But if you like, I agree. If you have Ortiz in, you can't put in. You have to put in Bonds and Clement. That's just how it is. So I texted Elias. I texted my friend Elias. He's from Boston. I'll tell you, I'm going to read the text. So you have any idea? He's a Red Sox fan from Boston. He says, I said, how's your Hall of Famer? Because he's the most clutch hitter of all time. Barry should have entered because Poppy has more chances to induct it, though, I will admit. And then it's crazy. And then I said, how could Poppy be in Clemens and Bonds? And then he said, because of the integrity category and steroids. I'm like, what are you talking about, man? What are you talking about, Elias?
Yeah, it became a popularity thing, and it's not fair because Ortiz was a nicer guy and more people liked him. He still did what he did.
Tom, Ortiz had steroids too. That's the same thing. It's like not like they did. What does that mean? Come on, Elias. I'm disappointed, man.
No, either you did it or you didn't.
All right, we're gonna go into everyone's favorite round now, the quick fire round. Are you ready?
Okay.
All right.
What do I do? I just spit out an answer?
Yeah. Okay, so this is a staple of mine that I always ask everybody. Favorite commercial, I'm going to spin it to you. Favorite Super Bowl commercial of all time that you saw?
Cindy Crawford, Pepsi.
When was that?
You don't remember? You got to Google it.
Yeah,
it's back in the 90s, I think. She was a supermodel. She was drinking a Pepsi on TV. Your dad knows it.
I think you're going to say Eli. Eli throwing it to Odell. Remember that? The NFL?
The Dirty Dancing? No, that was terrible.
I
was so upset. It made them look terrible.
That was my favorite. That was my favorite one. I thought that was going to be yours for sure.
So after, I would say, maybe the last 15 years, I don't really get to watch any of the commercials because I'm busy hosting. The parties got too big, and I don't have time to sit and watch. Every time there's a commercial on, I got to go and do something, change something, refill something. So most of my memories are from the beginning. The Bud guys, remember the Bud 1 versus the Bud Bowls? Do you ever see those? Those are old too. Those were fun. It was beers playing football. Those were pretty fun too.
You watch it on YouTube. Favorite commercials of the.
Yeah, I can go back. The next day I'm cleaning up. My wife's yelling at me, get the house back in order. So.
All right, you, Lucas, favorite Super Bowl commercial? You have one?
I haven't seen that many Super Bowls, but I think it's the only one I remember. I forgot who, but one of the guys is eating multiple types of chips, and he started talking about the Super Bowl. I forgot what he said.
He said, I wish I was at Uncle Super Bowl party.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Favorite TV show?
Currently or all time?
Yeah, you can give me both.
I don't watch any TV now. I just watch the football games.
All right,
All time
time.
from a kid too.
Yeah.
I don't know. Probably I would say Knight Rider.
So what about you, Lucas?
Well, all time and now I have to go with Saved by the Bell.
Oh, Saved by the Bell. Wait. I got little Yanni too. Yanni, come here. We're talking about TV shows. This is your specialty. We got another special guest here. Come here. We want another favorite TV shows. We started. You know your favorite TV show?
I have a lot of favorite TV
Oh, of course. Just give us one.
Masked Singer. You like Masked Singer?
Bob,
Oh,
Yanni mentioned movie. What's your favorite movie all time?
one of the Star Wars.
Nice. Yeah.
the Star Wars, Jurassic World, Fast and Furious, what's it called again?
Ghostbusters.
Ghostbusters, the new Ghostbusters that just came out, and that's it.
Okay, thanks, Yanni.
Mine has to be Star Wars Return of the Jedi. It has all the main characters. You know, the Emperor dies.
All right. Favorite athlete of all time?
Lawrence Taylor.
I knew you were gonna say that. I knew
You
you
stole my answer.
Oh, really? You didn't even know Lawrence Taylor. I guess the tradition was passed on, huh?
Yeah, I talk about it a lot.
Number 56, my favorite linebacker all time.
And I was favorite team. That's by the Giants, right?
Yep.
Favorite cereal.
I'm gonna go with Cocoa Pebbles.
Are you, Lucas?
I'm gonna go with Cocoa Puffs.
Favorite ice cream, and what would you put on it?
Definitely Mr. Softy vanilla ice cream with chocolate sprinkles.
I'm gonna have to go with Carvel.
Carvel. What about the place in Long Island? Flavors. That's the best one. Come on, Lucas.
All right, flavors. I would have mint ice cream on it with Oreo cookies on top.
Favorite snack.
Probably chips, cheese doodles, puffy cheese doodles.
Are you, Lucas?
Either puffy cheese doodles or the best grilled cheese made by my dad.
All right, we're gonna wrap it off with everyone's favorite question. Are you ready?
We're ready.
All right, who's your celebrity crush?
Currently or all time?
All right, can you give me both?
Currently, I have to go with, it's controversial. I'm gonna get a lot of flack on it. I don't know if she's a celebrity, but I'm going with Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. All time, it's Halle Berry. Lucas is too young for crushes.
Well, Carrie Underwood, he told me, right?
Carrie Underwood. Oh, all right.
There you go. Cause I pass a tradition down. I like the host of Sunday Night Football, the singer, when I was his age, Faith Hill, and now
That's
she's
right.
passed on. She likes Carrie Underwood. So
Celebrity?
That's right. Yeah, she's a celebrity.
But then that's my favorite.
Oh, that's what he's saying. He knows.
And anything you want to wrap off with before we end the episode?
No, just thanks for having us. Football has been about tradition, family, and fun over the years, and trying to pass it on to the guys. And we're always glad that you guys come over too, and we have such good times. And like I said, we can do a little episode next week too when the house is decorated. You see the difference.
Yeah, for sure.
Right?
Where could people find you? Like any social media?
You can't find me. I'm off the grid. No social media, no nothing. Call me. Go through George Garifalos if you need anything.
Thank you. I appreciate
All right.
it. All right. This has been our episode. I'll see you in a splash.